saying, and I set it up real good, okay? Rachel has worked with, I'm going to say it again, she's worked with a lot of people, man, and organizations on leadership development, personal growth, and helping people step into their purpose with confidence and clarity. Everybody, welcome the late leadership coach, Richard Gere.
He had to get me, Steve. The first time you had opportunity to get me. Hey there, National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductees.
Oh, you know, we've been riding that. Definitely been riding
Steve,
that.
did you get your certificate yet? Because he got to get his certificate in his hand.
Oh, I know that. Okay, it's a process.
Okay.
I'm making sure that Steve
if we have to write in and do a petition, got to sit outside. we gonna do that because Steve has earned it.
I have already claimed it. Did I not claim it already?
Yeah, no, he claimed it's coming. Don't worry about it. It's gonna happen.
I've already claimed it. So, Rachel, I'm gonna run through a couple of questions for you, okay? Because I prepared some today. All right, and
how you doing today, brothers? First, before we get deep into it,
we good.
Good. We good.
All right.
Ruben, what's going on? What's going on?
Real good.
Hello, Mr. Ruben.
Oh, look at this, man. Check this out. I need you to host my 500 episode party. 500 episodes, bruh.
Congratulations.
I can't wait.
The D Stark Show.
Oh, man, I'm there. When?
That's a done deal, man. Don't
hey,
let me know.
Can I co-host?
Man, you already know you ride with me.
Let's do that.
Come on now. Rachel.
Yes, good sir.
Everybody talk about leadership differently. All right. In your opinion, and I asked Steve the same question. In your opinion, what separates a real leader from somebody who just has the authority or a title?
Leadership is when people are following you and people are mimicking things that you are doing, and they feel empowered when you are and are not in the room. Other people, managers or other people or dictators bring fear. Leaders bring empowerment.
Okay. That's cool. I like that. Number 2.
Oh, he got questions for real, Steve.
I got questions.
Because you was a little late. You was a couple minutes late, so
I have to throw them out there, okay? Because sometimes I want to make sure that people understand she is a leadership coach, not just in business but in life, okay? And Absolutely. If she can't answer the questions, then nobody, you're lost. That's like asking me relationship questions. All right.
Don't you do it.
Let me say, what experiences though in your own life, Rachel, pushed you towards becoming a leadership coach? Was there a defining moment where you realized that this was your calling?
I would say when I realized that I was thinking external of myself. That's when I knew that I had to become more of a leader within me. When I was thinking about how everything around me was suppressing or helping me grow. And then I realized that once you think innerly, once you get inner happiness, once you have inner understanding, as in my co-host Mary Selena Kay on Rock Truth be saying, understanding. When you have that understanding, then you're able to grow and develop yourself as a leader. But you can't lead others until you are leading you.
Okay. So look, let's talk about burnout, pressure. Okay. A lot of people are mentally exhausted and emotionally overwhelmed. All right. Period. How can leaders stay effective without completely burning themselves out?
I would say the first thing is that we have to stop and taking so much outside information. I limit my screen time. I limit my watching TV. I watch TV only once a week. I'll listen to the radio once a week. I don't intake so much outside information so I can allow myself to understand what I have going on and how to develop and grow myself. The first thing is limit the amount of information you're taking so your brain is not feeling overworked.
Great advice.
Yeah, it is great advice. All right, so another thing I wanted to talk about was accountability. Okay, one thing a lot of people I say another thing a lot of people struggle with is accountability. So why do you think accountability is so difficult for people, and how can somebody start becoming more disciplined in their personal life?
I'll say first, accountability. Let's dive into accountability. It means that we're taking account of ourselves. Now, I always hear that people have accountability partners, and that just means you have someone else holding you up to doing what you say you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's integrity. We have to first build upon the correct system. Integrity has to be the first thing that you're doing. You won't need an accountability partner if you are integritous to you. If you can believe yourself, you don't need someone else to help you show up for you. So the first thing is build your integrity. Start with small steps. I have a 7-day challenge that's free that I used to didn't offer, but I offer it just for Dope Living TV. Next week, I'll make sure I have it so you guys can get the link. It's a 7-day challenge, real quick, real smooth. 7 days, 7 small activities, do them. 7 more days, 7 small tasks. Take out the garbage, wash the dishes, call your spouse. Walk the dog, feed the kids, small things at a specific time. Because when you're able to start believing your integrity level raises. You don't need an accountability partner because you are accountable, because you're accountable to you.
Mm-hmm. Because you have the discipline and the consistency. You see that? Come on with it, Steve. That's what we do lack. It is discipline and consistency.
Yep. The 7-day challenge is consistently committed to build your confidence. That's what the 7-day challenge is all about. Because we're not confident in ourselves. We don't believe ourselves. That's why we don't do the things that we need to do. We've been told that it's okay to give an excuse. It's okay that you didn't do it. It's okay to be in second place. It's not. You should be always trying to win. Win, no matter what. You have to be the number one person in your life. I don't know. I get a little baffled by the vocabulary that we use.
Mm-hmm.
There's no runner-up in your life. You are the champion of your ship. You are the one steering your ship. You are the one who puts the coordinates of what you want. Do you want to be successful or not?
That's a good question. And, you wrote into my next question because I want to talk about that confidence versus the ego. There's a fine line between confidence and ego. All right. Okay. How can people build genuine confidence without becoming disconnected, arrogant, or performative?
I would say, first off, confidence is not looking for validity. You have an ego when you're looking for other people they must celebrate you. They must know you have something. They must know you do something. It goes to gold chains. People buy thicker and thicker gold chains, but cannot pay their rent, mortgage, or car note.
Yeah.
That is when you're worried about external people. When you get more in inner standing, you stop worrying about things that are outside of you. You don't care. How about this? I have gold chains. I have 7 gold chains. I wear them very sparingly. When I bought them, I could more than afford them. I do not drive a $100,000 car because I am not trying to flash for anyone else. When I went to the dealership last week, as I told you guys last week, I was wanting to go get a Tesla. I went to the dealership. They didn't have what I wanted, so I got another electric car. But let me tell you guys what I learned about that. Now I don't want an electric car.
When about the Tesla, you don't want it?
Because you have to go 2 miles to get the charger that comes with it. You don't get a home charger. It's $20,000 for the charger. So you have to actually go to a charging station.
Every time.
So I'm walking 1.5 miles to the charging station right now. I'm like, but it goes to everything happened for a reason. I was going out looking for a Tesla. They didn't have what I wanted. So I went to Hertz and got a smaller EV so I could see how it would how it performed. And then I was like, man, I gotta walk 1.5 miles every day twice a day. I mean, walking is nothing because I walk anyway. But I'm thinking about when it get cold. We live in Chicagoland. We're gonna have snow. And I was like, that's not gonna work for me. I have a garage for a reason. I haven't shoveled snow off the top of my car in 10 years. I'm just saying. So it's like, but that goes to, I'm not trying to show off for anybody. It isn't for anyone else. So the ego comes in when you're trying to respond and trying to show up for someone else. When you're showing up for you, you have no ego. You just are confident in who you are.
Okay. So let's talk about being a leader when things happen, when some difficult times come up. You learn a lot about people during those difficult times. So what does true leadership look like when things are falling apart or when life gets uncomfortable?
You're responding to situations and not reacting. Because as a true leader, you are assessing everything and coming up with a plan. So when things are falling apart, that's when a leader is at high form, because at that point they're formulating a plan. They're coming up with a strategy. They're having conversations. They're pulling people in. They're building teams. They're growing. This is in your life. This is in your everyday life, not just a company. These are in your everyday life. In your everyday life, if you can, are you somebody that people come talks to and want to work with? Those are what leaders do. Leaders position situations. They don't react to those situations.
Right. Okay. So we live in a world right now where people brand themselves online. Okay. How do people stay authentic with that while they're still trying to grow professionally and personally?
Considering that online right now is the easiest way to get to the masses, I understand the why. But you have to be authentically you. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. Are you consistently you? You can catch me outside. You can catch me in a store. You can catch me on a driving lift. You can catch me doing anything. I am always the same person. You must always just be authentically you. If you are putting on a persona for social media, for likes and follows, but you're not that person in real life, you're going to have that constant cognitive dissonance. And you're going to eventually, you only can fake it so long.
So long.
Make it to make it. I get that. Yep. So
see, Greg, with epilepsy, that's something you can't do. You can't fake it because you go forget what faking you was doing.
Right.
I know. Come on, Steve. Steve, be authentically you. I would say this ever since I met Steve and we first had our conversation off of Dope Living TV. He's a very authentic and caring person.
Thank you, Coach.
And to me, and it's like for Greg gets on here and cracks many jokes. He is a very, very humble person. Very extremely humble and very helpful. He wants to see people win. Yeah, which is why he even brings people on Dope Living TV, because he wants to see you win. So I think that authenticity plays out in everything else in his life. Why is he with his mom right now? How many brothers you got, Greg?
I ain't gonna call him out.
I'm just saying,
how many you got? Brothers, though. I got 5
so
brothers.
I mean, I'm not. This is not a call out, but I'm just saying. But Greg is making sure he's there. Not saying that his other brothers don't want to be there, but he's going to be there. Because for him and his integrity, he's got to show up that way. So when I say I have the pleasure every week to come here and talk to the National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductees, my brothers and sister, when I come here, I feel at home because these individuals care about my success and I care about theirs.
Definitely.
And those are the people that you want around you.
I got 2 more questions. You want to say something, Steve?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so a lot of people know they can do more. They're capable of more. But we talked about this before, but fear keeps them stuck. So what advice would you give to somebody who's afraid to step into their purpose?
First, God gave you the purpose. The reason why the calling is on you, because we all were put here for a specific purpose, regardless of what we believe. And that purpose always is calling to us. you step forward anyway in faith. That's what faith is. Faith is of the unseen. And fear is unseen.
Mm-hmm.
So fear is fake evidence appearing real. And then you have faith, where it's upliftment, carries you on, reminds you of who you are. Because when you're walking in faith, you feel the Spirit walking with you, because the Spirit is within you. When you are afraid, have you noticed that your nervous system is shaky?
Mm-hmm.
If your nervous system is shaky, it's because you are doing something against who you are. We are light, love, and faith. When we are living, moving, and growing in fear, it's against our natural nature. So what you do is take the moment of prayer, the moment of meditation, and the moment of being enlightenment from within, and allow that to come through you. And as you're walking in faith, you will still stumble. This is not saying that you won't stumble, but you have faith that you can get back up.
Okay, real good. I got one last question for you, and I don't think I've ever asked this question. When people hear the name Rachel L. Gary years from now, what do you hope that they remember most about your impact and your work?
Greg, that was a very good question, and you've never asked that question.
Mm-mm.
Not even in private. That's not even something you've even asked me in private. What I'll say, the only thing I really want people to remember is that every time they spoke to me, heard me, encountered with me, that they left better than they came. Every single time. That I never, ever am putting anything out there harmful. I am always doing something of upliftment and helping people grow. That is what I want. I told my children that. I told my son that more recently. And he told me, stop sounding like I'm dying. And I told him, I said, relax. But I said, but for me, that's the biggest thing. My legacy for me always has to be that I helped people be better than when they came and talked to me, saw me, or in my presence.
I am extremely proud of you.
Thank you.
Knowing you for these years, and I've seen the beginning, I've seen the middle, and I'm seeing the rest of the journey. So I'm glad I'm here to see that, and I'm very proud of you. Okay, shout out to you. Tell my sister I said hello.
I will.
Most definitely. You got to take us through the exercise. I'm just saying.
But first, before I get to the exercise, I want to say this. I have spent so long in my life just being comfortable with myself. What I tell each of you CEOs, be comfortable with you. Be comfortable in who you are. If you're the bad guy, and you're comfortable with being the bad guy, or if you're just being the bad guy because that persona works, I want you to be the best version of you. Feel good about you when you go home at night. Ladies, gentlemen, if you are in a relationship where you do not feel that you are whole, learn when to let things go. Covet yourself first. Covet the fact of that you matter. You matter. How you feel matters. How you think matters. And when you are not feeling like someone else is respecting you, be okay with being alone. Be okay stepping away from a job. Be okay living authentically in you. But find that best version of you and pull that best version of you to the front. Don't allow society, bad relationships, bad friendships scoring you from being the best version of you. Step through it. Learn from it. Grow forward. And until next time, right here on Dope Living TV, where I have the pleasure every week to be with the National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductees, the people I really legitimately call my brothers and sisters. I want you guys as CEOs to be up, out, and moving to the greatness we all know lies within who? You. See you next week right here on Dope Living TV.
Who's your guest, Steve?
Well, just like she said, one thing I want to say is God is love, love is God. Check me out in the M&M Melanin and Marriage Magazine, digital. And check out the Lazarus Boy comic book. If you got the Kindle, check it out. It is a great comic book. I'm telling you guys, it's something else. And when it's your season, can't nobody change it. When you go to God and you pray every day with that consistency, it's like when you go to a restaurant and you put your name on that list, waiting on your table. And that's what it is. You know how they give you the thing and it buzz in your pocket or whatever it is? When God give you that buzz and it's time for you, can't nobody stop it. Your table is made. It's just a process. First, you got to get your name put in there on the list. You got to sit down. I mean, it's a process, but we all know it's real. God is love, love is God. Greg, it's on you, bro.
It's on me. Well, look, y'all, leadership isn't just about managing people. It's about managing pressure. It's about managing emotions. It's about managing setbacks. It's about managing expectations. We said this earlier, okay? And most people were never taught how to do that. And that's why conversations like this that we have here on Dope Living TV, that's why Rachel has dedicated her work to help people unlock leadership potential, strengthen communication, develop the kind of mindset that creates real impact, not just for clout, not just online, but in real freaking life. I almost cursed again, dude.
You already passed that one. You did 2, 3 of them today.
I did, but you know, hey, is what it is. I'm trying to put this up here for Rachel real quick before we get out of here.
I got one quick question.
What's
now we in these schools, these high schools, they got these NIL deals going to high school now, and they grooming all these kids to be sports stars. Which one of these black high schools are going to start a course in sports management for we can groom young agents instead of just grooming young products? You know, why can't his best friend be his agent that been with him, and he ain't the one that's gonna make the team when it comes to college and the pros? But he didn't end up with that.
Dude, that's a good question.
You know what? Let's drop that out there. Let's drop it out there because there will be somebody out there. So whoever's out there listening, if you somebody,
Rich Paul, ain't that your name? Rich Paul, you hear me? Let's get that in the high schools.
And even if not in high schools, do an after school program that teaches that. Let's start adding it now. Love that idea, love that concept. So that was a business plan. That's something that we need. We need that in our community because while we're breeding sports icons, we need to breed the people who manage their money and their business correctly so they don't become broke once their careers are over. Love that concept, Steve.
Yeah,
we need to find somebody to put that together.
We can play the ball and shoot the ball and do all that, but they want us to depend on them with everything else.
That's a good comment, dude. That's a good comment. Hey, the 500 show will be in Gary in August. They're putting everything together right now. Ruben said he's going to be there. We will be there. Hopefully, Rachel, you come too. D Stark Show. Shout out
absolutely. D Starks, let me know when you're available and you would like me to be a guest. Whenever you are available, let me know. Hit my inbox. Tell Greg, tell Steve, whenever you're ready.
And that we're going to let us scroll for a couple of more times, okay? Tell us about that, Rachel.
Oh, so guys, what I have is the 5-day free challenge. It's a CEO activation challenge. 5 days, of commitment. 1 hour each day. We'll be talking about some of the foundational information that you need to successfully run your business. If you're ready to grow, new entrepreneurs, people who are out there ready to get themselves together, people who have already been in entrepreneurship, but you don't have all of the things that are necessary. You're stuck. You're trying to figure out what's the next move. These 5 days will help you make a change. One thing I do know for certain, 2 things I know for sure, that if you're ready to grow, I'm ready to help.
Let's go. Water them people, man. Water the froze so that they can shrink down and so that their brains will accept the knowledge.
Don't watch too much TV and take in too much because you don't want to have all that other stuff, that outside nonsense in there.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, it is our Friday, but today is Thursday. It's the last show of the week for us, okay? But we will be back Monday with the Relationship Roundtable. And then Tuesday, we got Chad coming on.
Yeah, right? Chad, Black Rose Transportation. Yes.
You're going to hang out with us. We're going to find out what Black Rose Transportation is, Rachel. We're going to do that.
What day is that?
Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday it is. I got to make sure that I check in.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna send you a link just in case you want to pop up. Well, no, she ain't going to pop on time, so.
I've missed one time. Greg has always got something.
Who, me?
Yeah, you always got something.
Not me. Anyway, hey man, this is Dope Living TV. Thank you, Rachel, for coming on and sharing and answering those questions.
Thank you guys for having me as usual.
I'm gonna have 10 more for you next week.
All right, I'm ready.
You already know. All right. Dope Living TV Live. Steve, take care of yourself, man.
Peace, yes.
Yeah. Hey, Dope Living TV Live. We are out. We'll see you guys on Monday. All right. Peace.
Whether in the house or outside, you know that we gon' do it. Make a wrong decision, turn around and still get through it. When you say the name, you know it's us and what we doing. So turn it on and let the bass get booming. Hey, yeah. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah.